Hello, I'm Sarah Welsh, and today I'll be introducing you to the website Flickr and discussing ways to use Flickr to support literacy development in your classroom. Flickr is a photography website with powerful tools for sharing and organizing your photographs. It is also a social network, allowing you to view, comment on, and otherwise make use of other people's images, and that is the aspect I will be focusing on today. First, a note about Flickr's appropriateness for use by students. Flickr allows you to search for photos by other users and offers safe search. By default, safe search is enabled, meaning unless your students monkey with the settings on their account, they should not be seeing inappropriate content. In my experience, Flickr is very well moderated, so you can trust the safe search options. Here is what you will see when you go to flickr.com. This page gives you some information about the site, options for signing up or logging in, and at the bottom of the page, there are some photographs from Flickr users. Which gives you a sample of what is available. At the top is a link called Explore. You can use that to take a look around Flickr and view images without ever logging in. Explore takes you directly to a page with some of the most interesting images. You can explore the most visually interesting images from a certain period of time, such as the last 7 days or photos uploaded in a particular month. You can also explore photographs by the location where they were taken. From the Explore page, click on the Map of the World link. From there, by using the location search feature on the Explore page, you can search for images of any place in the world. Let's say you want to show your students pictures from Little Rock. Let's type in Little Rock, Arkansas. As you can see, there are thousands of images from Little Rock. You can hover your cursor over one of these photos near the bottom of the screen to see it larger. Or click on the photograph to be taken to that photo's page. From there, you can see more information about the photo, comments people have made about that photo, and other images by the same photographer. You may also see groups, sets, or galleries that this photograph has appeared in, and these may lead you to more photographs of the type you're looking for. For example, what if you want to search for a specific topic rather than a location? Just scroll to the top of any page on Flickr and you'll see the search box. Enter your search term. Let's try caterpillar. And there you go. We've got some different kinds of caterpillars here. What makes this better than searching with Google Images? Well, with Google Images, you'll get a lot of logos, line drawings, and cartoons along with your photographs. Sometimes that may be what you want, but when it's not, you can usually count on finding high-quality photographs at Flickr on just about any topic. What's more, images you find via Google Images are probably copyrighted, meaning there are limitations on what you and your students can do with them legally. Most images on Flickr are also copyrighted, but if you want images you can use with fewer restrictions, do this. At the top of the search page, just to the right of the big blue search button, click on Advanced Search. This takes you to a page with options to further restrict your search, to include illustrations along with your photographs, and so on. Down at the bottom, you'll find an option that says, Only search within Creative Commons licensed content. Creative Commons, if you're not familiar with it, is a form of licensing content which can be applied to any form of written, audio, or visual content. Artists who release their work under Creative Commons are not releasing their work into the public domain, and they may maintain some restrictions on its use, but they are allowing it to be used by other people in other ways. Usually, you have to attribute the work to the original artist. Some require that any work created using their content also be released under Creative Commons. Some do not allow modification of the original work, and some do not allow commercial use. Click the box next to Only Search within Creative Commons licensed content. It will turn blue and a little check mark will appear. Unless your students are planning to sell their work or modify photographs, you don't need to worry about the other two options. Now click Search. As you can see, some images from the previous search came up, along with a number of new ones. These are images you can use in your classroom for just about any purpose. If your students need illustrations for a poster or story, they can use these legally. If you're having students build their own web page for an assignment, they can use these images as long as they link back to the original page where they found the image. Students who are giving a presentation, whether via PowerPoint, Prezi, or some other option, can use these images as long as they attribute them properly. What does all of this have to do with literacy? Two things. One is that studies have shown that students make a more meaningful connection with material they read or discuss in class if they have a visual image to connect it to. Visual learners will especially need this, but non-visual learners may also need illustrations because they do not have a well-developed ability to picture things in their minds. Therefore, you can use Flickr to support literacy by collecting images to make a virtual field trips in social studies class, to bring a setting to life for students in English class, and to illuminate concepts in science class. The other is that being able to navigate a site like this is an aspect of literacy unto itself. Knowing how to find the information and resources they need, and how to evaluate their quality, is one of the most important skills we can teach students today. Knowing how to complete a project without either creating all the content from scratch themselves or violating someone else's copyright is also a valuable skill. Briefly now, I'm going to show you a sample project. On Flickr, you can organize your own photographs into sets. You can also organize other people's photographs into a gallery without ever having to take anyone's image off their own site. Did you notice that everything I've shown you so far was done without logging in? Now it's time to log in, so I'll scroll up to the top of the page and click on Sign In. I'm signing in with my Yahoo account, but you can sign in with any Yahoo, Google, or Facebook account. So you're probably not going to have to make a new account to use this site. Now I click on the Flickr logo at the top of the page, and it takes me to my personal Flickr homepage. You can see that it shows my photo stream, which is any photos that I have uploaded, my contacts, which is anyone I've marked as a friend or family on this site, and Explore Applications, which gives you any number of things you can do with your content on Flickr. Some of the applications require you to use images you've uploaded, but some allow use of other people's images from Flickr. The only image in my photo stream is a mosaic from one of those applications. I could share this on a website or print a poster for my classroom because these images are all released under Creative Commons. If you want to gather selected photos by other Flickr users, as I mentioned before, you can collect them in a gallery. To do that, run a search, find an image you want to use, and click on it to be taken to that image's page. At the top of the page, you'll see Actions. Click on that and then Add to a Gallery. You can choose a gallery that you've already created or create a new gallery. Once you have put images into a gallery, you can visit Your Galleries, and see the galleries that you have created. You can order the photographs, put them in whatever order you want, and add comments to show why you chose each photograph. I've created a sample gallery showing the life cycle of a frog. As you see, these comments on the photos describe pertinent features and using vocabulary I might want my students to know. You can create a gallery like this for your students to use, or have them create a gallery to show one another. This is just one of the hundreds of things you can do with Flickr to support your students' learning. I hope you take the time to explore it and find many more.